ATL. See, this is that early 2000s, R&B. This is actually pretty good. 112 was probably one of the best groups that has ever come out during that era. This was my joint right here. It was like, this is the shit. You know what I mean? He was like riding the wave. This is when Puffy was like raping everybody. That's what I'm saying. It's a shame that the music that comes out when artists aren't making any kind of money is always the best stuff. But that's how I think. We can get back to this in a minute. Urban Therapy with Sun752, and this is your Daily Go-Getterism number 391 for October 29, 2015. Tonight, I just want to talk to the ladies. Oh, fellas, you cool, but nice. I was just playing. I was just playing. Like, tonight I want to talk to y'all about knowing the people on your block. Think about it. If you live in a major city, or even if you don't live in a major city, do you know the people that live in your neighborhood? Do you know the people who live on your block? It's something that I think we really have to consider, because when it really all comes down to it, a community is a community, and that's one of the biggest things that's missing in our community. So we have a community in that we have citizens there who share a lot of the same characteristics as far as race, ethnicity is concerned, and socioeconomic criteria too. A lot of us are the same in that regard, but when it really comes down to it, we don't know each other. I don't think that that's a good thing. And when you think about it, how can that be a good thing if you don't know your neighbors? So if something happens to somebody on the block, or if something happens to you, if you're in trouble, or if somebody tries to harm you or something like that, you don't have anybody close to you, an ally or anything to help you out. And it doesn't have to be anything major. It doesn't have to be a situation where somebody's trying to perpetrate violence against you. It could be a situation where you just have a flat tire. It's nothing worse than having a flat tire or a busted pipe in your crib or something like that, and you don't have anybody around you to at least lend you an air pump, give you a ride to the gas station to get some air, or be able to show you where the shutoff valve is in your crib to be able to turn the water off until you can get a plumber out there. You know what I mean? These are the kind of things that neighbors are supposed to do for each other. But the way things are set up with a lot of people nowadays, it's like I have a lot of stuff, and I also have some trust issues from whatever things have happened to me in my life. So I don't really want my neighbors in my business. All right. It's good. It's a good thing for people to respect your privacy, but if your privacy is cutting you off communication-wise from the people who live around you, like I said, if you should get into any kind of trouble, then you don't have anybody to call on. Or if something happens to you out in the street, let's say you're diabetic and you have a diabetic seizure. Just by the luck of the draw, bad luck of the draw, and somebody's trying to assist you, and neighbors are coming around, and it's like that's the lady or that's the man who lives on the block, but they don't even know who you are. So it's like, yeah, well, I'm gonna help you this time, but really, like, you pretty much snub us every time you come on the street. You don't speak. If we speak, you sort of treat us like you don't want to know us or want to get to know us, or like we're the criminal element. Now that's the funny thing, because on my block, I know everybody who lives on this block, even if I don't know them by name, because there's some new neighbors who live on a block who have moved on a block recently, but I know who they are, and I can find out their names really quickly, and everybody on my street knows my name. I even know the drug dealers' names. You know what I mean? The hustlers who work. Well, they are. I shouldn't say work, because they do work, but they're dealing with work. You know what I mean? It's work. But anyway, I know who they are. So if something should happen, if one of their customers should rob my crib or something like that, I know who to go to. Like, listen, person that will not be named in this video. yo, something happened to my joint, blah 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 blah, and I need you to put the word out because I can't, be having somebody, going up my crib. So it's a good thing. And listen, there really isn't anything that you could say bad about knowing what's going on in your surroundings. I understand that a lot of people want to keep keep their business private, or if they want to make sure that people don't come in and out of their homes. And I'm not saying that you have to do that. Just because you're neighborly or friendly with your neighbors, or informed about what's going on in your living space, in your neighborhood, or your community, it doesn't mean that y'all have to be swapping recipes, or lending sugar or flour or anything like that. But that's not a bad idea either. But it doesn't mean that you have to make somebody close to like a family member just because you are cordial with them. Hi and bye is good. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, you see the game last night? Yeah, man, Eagles be messing up, but we gonna try to get it together. I don't know if the Sixers is gonna tank again this season. By the looks of things, they gonna tank whether they want to or not. Like little conversation. It ingratiates you to other people, and it makes people look out for you. And how you gonna find fault with somebody being on your side, saying, listen, get off from Mr. So-and-so's car. You know what I mean? He don't like that. Or, don't disrespect other people's property like that. People will do that for you if they feel like you're friendly. What's wrong with being friendly? Who's your neighbors? You know what I'm saying? The block party, they cooking out or whatever, they grilling out. I mean, you don't even get offered a burger. Why? Because all you do is go to work and come home, slam your door, and maybe acting all mean. Halloween come out, you don't give out no candy. But that's how it be, you know what I'm saying? So we can all work on those types of things. Now, really, as far as black people are concerned, when you think about it, we all we got. We are all we got. So if we don't make it work with each other, regardless of our socioeconomic status, or regardless of our familial status, or regardless of our social status, the people we hang around with, who's going to look out for us? You know what I'm saying? But we have problems in our community that can be solved if we have more community involvement. And community involvement is more than making sure that you make it up to your child's school for parent-teacher conferences. Although there are many of us who don't do that, so that is a good start. But when you have a towns meeting or something like that, which is dealing with certain things that may be happening in your neighborhood. Like, let's say if they want to put a liquor store up in your neighborhood and you don't want that liquor store there. Well, if you don't go to those meetings and people don't know your name because you don't want to wear the name tag or whatever, so your voice doesn't get heard. And more than likely, if you go to a town hall meeting or something like that, you're going to wear the name tag because you want your voice to be heard because you don't want the liquor store. Or maybe you want the liquor store. Like, yo, we need a 40 ounce when I come home from work. You know what I'm saying? We need a liquor store, but whatever the case is, people need to know who you are and you need to know who other people are. And it starts right there on your block. If you have a block captain, you don't even know who your block captain is, come on, man, you got to check yourself on that. We can do better than that. All it takes is being a little bit friendly. Not a lot, just a little bit. Oopsie, weensy, teensy, teeny, weeny. Make it happen. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, listen, there's nothing wrong with being neighborly towards your neighbors. And if you don't know any of the names of the people on your block, maybe it would be a good idea to start learning them. Just, introduce yourself. Hey, I noticed that you work on your car every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Listen, my name is Dave, and you know what I mean? What's your name? Blah, 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 blah. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I know a little somebody called blah, blah, blah. If you ever need a little help or whatever, or, I noticed that your mom is elderly or whatever, listen, if it's all right with you, next time I see her coming from the store, I like to help her with her bags. She shouldn't be struggling like that. Boom. Bond is formed. Now your crib don't get robbed. It's hood shit. Speaking of hood shit, the Take the Fall event this Saturday, Halloween, October 31st, 10 a.m., Wissahickon Avenue and Rittenhouse Street. Make sure y'all come through. Bring your costume. I know. People gonna be, the whole conscious community about to get on me like, hey, you're saying you hang your people dressing up, you celebrating Halloween. I ain't celebrating no Halloween. I ain't saying nothing about no candy. Celebrate Halloween means you get candy, and I ain't gonna have none. Y'all know in this movement we don't advocate candy, but you can dress up. Look, we going out in the woods anyway, so you dressing up like a hiker? Huh? Let's do this thing. Saturday, 10 a.m., Rittenhouse Street, West Higgin Avenue. Y'all know we meet in that park. Make sure y'all come through and take place in this Take the Fall event. But make sure you wear some shoes that you don't mind getting dirty, because y'all know we get dirty because we in them woods. We in them woods. We not just like taking a walk through the park. Oh, shit. How much longer, son? And that's how it's going down this Saturday. That's how it be. I'll tell you, it's the wild. Bring your kids, bring your spouse, bring your boyfriend, girlfriend, bring your cousins, bring your co-workers, bring your neighbors on the block that you just found out what their names was today. But make sure y'all highlight this on Saturday, because it's going to be the bomb. Get back to this one thing. Yeah, this 112 thing. I'll tell you, Slim used to be bigger. That voice like no other. It's the truth. Huh? Check this out.